Once you have found your speech topic and figured out what you're actually going to be talking about, now you need to write your specific purpose. And the specific purpose is really important because it answers the who, what, where, when, and why questions of your speech. It's a really good thing to keep in mind during the speech making process to make sure that you are always fulfilling your goals of the speech. So you have to ask yourself, who is your audience? What is your topic? When will this speech be given? Where will it be given? And why does your audience need to hear your speech? The specific purpose answers all of these questions either explicitly or implicitly. For example, the specific purpose is going to explicitly tell you what the audience is, what the topic is, and why the audience needs to hear the speech. Whereas the when and where of the speech is usually more implied in the specific purpose. But always, your specific purpose is either going to start out with to inform my audience about, or to persuade my audience about. For example, I might give a speech where my specific purpose is to inform my audience about the history of Disneyland and its impact on the theme park industry. So with that speech, I know that I'm going to inform my audience, and for us, my audience is our classmates, right? So I'm going to inform my audience about the history of Disneyland, my topic, and its impact on the theme park industry. Why my audience needs to hear this speech. And because Disneyland had this great lasting impact. It was the first theme park of its kind with a bunch of different themed lands that really immersed you in the specific theme of that land. And lots of different theme parks have copied that idea since 1955 when Disneyland opened. So I might inform my audience about the history of Disneyland and its impact on the theme park industry. So the specific purpose answers a bunch of these questions. If I were to persuade my audience to plan their next trip to Disneyland for this year, I might go have a bunch of different reasons as to why my audience needs to go to Disneyland this year as opposed to next year, that sort of thing. So your specific purpose is going to answer a lot of these questions for your audience, and it answers a lot of questions for you. If you keep your specific purpose in mind at all times, it really helps you to focus your speech on what is most important. And it helps you always keep your audience in mind. It helps you always keep your topic in mind. It helps you keep your goals in mind for the speech. And while a specific purpose isn't ever necessarily stated within the speech, it's important to keep it at the top of your outline so that it's always in view.